I grew up actually eating everything. That's the funny thing. My dad is from Little Rock, Arkansas. He is a country boy. He raised us eating, all the barbecue, all the soul food, ribs. Every weekend there was like a barbecue at our house where my dad would be out there on the grill cooking the ribs, chicken. He actually was a hunter. Those of you who may not know, he actually went out and hunted for deer and rabbit and duck, and all of these things would come home and end up in our kitchen on our plates. And sometimes he would try to hide it in there and mix it in with the chicken and try to convince us that it was chicken. And I'm like, this doesn't taste the same. Why are you trying to convince me that this is chicken? This tastes a little bit different. It's more gamey. Like, what is this? Deer meat, like all of that. So that's just kind of like a little bit of background. Like, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. We ate all of the soul food, all of those recipes that our grandparents were raised on. Like, that's what we ate. Black eyed peas. My family would do chitlins on New Year's Eve, and the house would be just a total disarray. But that's kind of those traditional recipes from the South that we grew up enjoying, when we were younger. And nobody back then was paying much attention to, high cholesterol or salt intake or sodium intake for blood pressure and things like that. We just like the taste of the food. This is a tradition. This is something that we ate in our family. These are the recipes that were passed on to us. So that's all we knew. That's all we knew, and that's what we were taught. And so even through college, when I was in college as a student, I ate Carl's Jr. every day. I would get a chicken sandwich, crispy chicken sandwich with some crisp cut fries on my way to class. Like, that was my meal on the go every single day. And that's for years. And had I not kind of dialed it back, in my early 20s, once I graduated school and just got sick and tired of just feeling these painful cycles and just being sick all the time, but still not knowing how to pinpoint it, and not knowing where this is coming from, why is this happening. But by me trying, experimenting with different health remedies and detoxing and cleansing, me trying that out for the first time, I can tell you for sure, when I cut out chicken mainly and dairy, those two things, my painful menstrual cramps magically disappeared. And I can point that out. It was the only thing I changed, because I tried everything. I tried all the Pamprin, all the Motrin, all of the supplements, all the ibuprofen, putting the hot water bottle on your stomach, all of those things that we try, that we go through. And women, we don't have these conversations. We don't talk to each other about when we go through these cycles. Many of us are suffering in silence, not knowing why, not being able to pinpoint it. But I, for sure, my journey, I can personally tell you, for me, it was the food. And for the past 20 years, I can tell you, I have not looked back. And it has been smooth sailing ever since then, going from a level 10 as far as pain level to a level 0. Like, that was the only thing that I changed. So I know for sure, for me, this has to be a lifestyle, it has to be a commitment, like, for forever. There's no way I want to go back to that person who every month was dreading, her menstrual cycle, because I knew I was going to be in pain. I knew I was going to be hunched over. I knew, when I was a teen, I would be missing the first day of school just because it was so painful and I was so uncomfortable, and nothing worked. Nothing would fix it. So that's my story. That's my journey. And that's kind of why, that's a little bit a part of my why, and why I'm so committed and I'm so driven to share my journey with other people, so that they can see, like, there is light on the other side. There is an opportunity for you to heal. There is a way for you to escape the curse that has been placed upon us, that so many of us believe that we're stuck with, just because we're born female and we're born, with a uterus, that we have to go through this pain, and you don't. And I'm here to tell you that you do not.